6 men from Birmingham have pleaded guilty to planning a terrorist attack on a march organised by the English Defence League in Dewsbury last June. Police say they had no intelligence on the plot, which was only uncovered after one of the cars they were travelling in was stopped and found to have no insurance. Our Home Affairs correspondent June Kelly reports.
A summer evening last year, and police on the M1 in South Yorkshire have pulled over a vehicle in a random check. What the police here didn't realise is that by stopping this car, they were breaking up a terrorist cell. The passenger Jul Udin and driver Omar Mohammed Khan were told the car was being impounded for not having insurance. They were part of a group of 6 violent extremists who today pleaded guilty to terrorism charges. 5 of the men had travelled to Dewsbury in West Yorkshire to mount an attack. CCTV footage showed them in the town. And this was their intended target, a rally by the far-right English Defence League. But by the time they got here, the rally was over. It was after their car was impounded on the motorway that the contents of the boot were discovered. There were machetes, swords, knives, sawn-off shotguns and live ammunition, as well as an improvised explosive device and pipe bombs in the making. And there was also a message to the English Defence League and the Queen. They called her a female devil, and the self-proclaimed Queen Elizabeth and her accursed Jubilee fooling a nation of blind sheep. They told the EDL the penalty for blasphemy of Allah and his messenger Muhammad is death.
If you read from their letter, they weren't. They're targeting the EDL, but they mentioned David Cameron, they mentioned the Queen. They probably could have targeted other Muslims, innocent members of the public that were there, police officers that were there. These men had no care for who they're targeting.
It emerged that one of the cell, Jul Udin, was an associate of a group of Birmingham men jailed last week over a suicide bomb plot. In fact, he was under surveillance, and just days before the EDL rally, he was observed going into this shop. When he came out of the shop here, he was carrying a bag. What the police didn't establish was that in that bag was a set of knives, and he was planning to use them in the attack. They were amongst the weapons recovered in the car.
We definitely didn't have information that either in the previous plot or since that he was involved in attack planning or getting together as part of a larger group that was going to go and put the public in danger.
It seems it was only timing which stopped these men carrying out an attack, and a lucky traffic check meant they were prevented from trying again. June Kelly, BBC News.